Yo, what's up, my friends? Michael here with Breath Tap. So I am on my way to I'm in Wisconsin. I'm headed to Northwest Wisconsin to film my brother-in-law's bear hunt, archery bear hunt, baby. Woo! It's gonna be awesome. Talk about some rich, red, all-natural, organic meat with tons of phenomenal fat. Black bear is amazing. If you've never had it, you're missing out. Anyway, this video is not about nutrition or bear hunting. I was on a call with a client here a few hours ago, and we were talking about self-praise and the importance of self-praise and why it's important and why it's not such a trivial practice. It's very powerful, much more powerful than probably most people realize. Something I practice on a daily basis, and I suggest everyone practices it. So let's talk about self-praise. This technique is powerful, number one, because you can literally tell yourself exactly what you want to hear. You can affirm to yourself exactly the way you want to be. And so the best way to use this technique is to write down affirmations, write statements out, and you're going to write them in the present tense. Okay? You're going to write them as if you are already at that point in time, right? I am successful. I am confident. I am spectacular. I am exceptional, right? So you're going to write as many of these out as you like. Write them down in a journal. Actually write them down. If you want to type them on your phone, that's cool. But there's some power and energy when you actually write it out with like a pen or a pencil. It's no problem if you want to put it in your phone. That way you have it. You can pull it up at will. So that's the first part. You write out all these affirmations exactly the way you feel, even if you do not believe it yet. You write it in the present tense as if it's right now, okay? Because really all you do have is right now, the present moment. So write them out and be very concise about your words. Don't hem-haw around with it. I am powerful. I am successful. I am the number one whatever. I am the number one. I am the best father. I am the most fantastic husband. Whatever words you want to use, right? Use the words that intuitively come to you. And get a bunch of these out on paper. You know, how you want to feel. Who you want to be. Who is the ideal you? How does that ideal you think, feel? How does that ideal you present yourself each day, right? Like, how does the ideal version of yourself act? How does that person talk, right? And write out your affirmations to really explain that, right, in detail. I am confident and powerful. I am healthy and full of well-being. Write them out. Okay, so that's the first part. The second part, this is a very important part of this practice, is to write out what you have always wanted to hear from others, right? So many of us desired certain validation or approval, especially from our parents at a very young age. Maybe we didn't get it, or maybe from other family members or teachers or whatever, right? There's certain things we may have wanted to hear growing up, and it sticks with us in the long term and affects us in the long term, whether you realize it or not. You kind of have these built-in programs in your mind that play out over and over again. You may be striving to receive praise, even if you don't talk to your parents anymore, right? Maybe they passed away. There's still a part of you that's looking for certain praise from those that were very close to you, especially when you were a child. It could be something as simple as, I love you, right? My name is Michael. I love you, Michael. It could be like, I am proud of you. I'm proud of you, Michael. You've become such a phenomenal man, and I'm so incredibly proud of you. I love you, Michael. That's exactly what you're going to do. That's part 2 of the self-praise practice here. You're going to praise yourself. You're going to actually say your name and praise yourself. I am proud of you, Michael. Right? Obviously, use your own name. And here's the reason why you're doing that and why it's powerful. Number 1, your mind takes everything you say literally. It just lets it in. And guess what? Your brain, your mind, doesn't know the difference between you telling yourself that praise and that praise coming in from somebody else, maybe from the people that you really wanted it from. So just let that sink in for a second. Isn't that powerful? We got a beautiful sunset over here. It's about 10 after 7. Got a little bit of daylight left. Just beautiful Midwest sunset. Anyway, so as I mentioned, your brain, the mind, it doesn't care where the praise is coming from. It's just gonna let it in. And it doesn't know the difference. It's not judging the praise. It's not judging who it's coming from. It's not saying, oh, that's coming from you, so I don't believe it. Your mind just lets it in. So that's powerful, because if you start to self-praise yourself in a manner in which you really desired it from your parents, your grandparents, your teachers, your friends, whatever, tell yourself exactly what you want to hear. And again, tell yourself exactly what you want to hear, even if you don't believe it, or you feel you don't deserve it, or you're not good enough to hear it. Do not judge it. Tell yourself, I am proud of you, Michael. I love you, Michael. You're a phenomenal son, Michael. And to expand on that part of the practice, you could even get really into this and visualize yourself as a baby, holding yourself as a baby, right? You're in your present day self now as an adult, and you're holding yourself as a child, and you're telling yourself, I love you, Michael. I'm proud of you. You're an amazing son. Do it. Do it. It's powerful. I'm actually driving here, so I was using my knees. Maybe I should stop doing that, but I was really getting into it. So that's part 2. Very powerful. Tell yourself what you want to hear. So you got the affirmations. I am confident. I am powerful. I'm the number one, whatever. You have the self-praise. I'm so proud of you, Michael. I love you. I love you, Michael. You're an amazing man. You're an amazing husband. You're an amazing leader, right? You got the self-praise, okay? The third part is to do this every day and create a ritual out of it, a daily ritual. It might seem silly and trivial at first, but you are firing and wiring in your brain every time you do this. And if you do it out loud, if you actually state this stuff out loud and really get emotionally into it, it's even more powerful, exceptionally more powerful. So what I like to do is I set a timer. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's 3 minutes, sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's longer. Like on a long drive like this, I'll do a good 10-minute rant of self-praise and affirmations. And if you start doing this on a daily basis, your subconscious mind is going to let it in. You're firing and wiring powerful, positive neural connections that will start to affect your entire life. You'll feel the impact of it over time. It seems silly, it seems trivial, but you're building upon a foundation of exceptional positivity, excellent, amazing energy, and you're going to build up resilience and confidence, and your brain is going to let this stuff in that you're telling yourself. It's going to believe it, and it's going to start to take you to it. So you start to manifest essentially the life of your dreams. So give it a try. Do it. I'm telling you, it's powerful. So hope you liked the video, and have yourself a great day. We'll see you.